Welcome, everybody. This is Fantasy Football Today, presented by BetMGM. Make it legendary. And it is week 12, and it is crunch time, baby. We've got some big-time lineup decisions to get to, and we've got Josh Jacobs out. We've got Aaron Rodgers out. We've got Dave Richard in. Hello, Dave.
I'm in. I'm ready. I moved my desk too low. All right, this is better. Let's do this, dude. Week 12, a lot of teams are on the fringe of the fantasy playoffs. We need some dubs. I kicked ass this week as far as preparation goes. So I'm ready to answer anything that you throw at me.
You kicked ass as far as preparation goes. I think we would call that preparation H.
Why H?
Schaefer.
Where does the H come from? What word did I say that has H? Does ass start with an H in your twisted world?
Speaking of Keyshawn Booty, so let's we got a lot of your questions here. We don't have any weather to talk about.
Thank goodness.
I gotta ask you: is there a? Wait, no, I can't remember. You know
is that Hulk Hogan's theme song that you were singing?
I got a feeling. You got a feeling about anybody today?
I don't have good feelings about some players. So like that song is all about like good vibes and good feelings. And maybe we'll come across some, but I've also got some. How would that song go if you were like pessimistic about players?
I gotta.
Should have just cut off after the first two horn sounds.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Ricky Pearsall will bounce back, but I am sitting him in every Pearsall league I have. So we'll see what happens there. I have a feeling Justin Jefferson's going to finally come through. I'm starting him. I can't believe that I'm starting Michael Wilson over A.J. Brown. Making the move in my lineup to pull A.J. Brown down in a matchup against the Cowboys and start Michael Wilson. It hurt me. But let's see what's on the people's minds here. No Joe Burrow, no Aaron Rodgers, no Josh Jacobs. Let's rock and roll. Christian Watson, Darius Slayton. These two guys are on so many of my teams. And Jacoby Myers, who would you go with? And I would go with Jacoby Myers. I don't trust the other two.
I think format really depends on a lot of things here, because if you get points for those catches, I think Jacoby Myers is probably the safest of the three. I am nervous about the other two. Probably would just take Watson. This is one of the things I'm nervous about. I think Minnesota gives Green Bay a game, and it does force Green Bay to throw a lot. Jordan Love is at his worst when he's pressured, but he also throws deep when he's pressured. That helps Christian Watson. I'm going to say Watson is my pick here. Myers doesn't have the same type of upside. Slayton, I just do not really want to trust if I can help it, even though should be a favorable game script for him.
Yeah, like Slayton to me is a flex in a 3-receiver league. You know, I think he'll get you somewhere between 8 and 12 points. Watson, there's only been one wide receiver that scored more than 10.6 PPR fantasy points against the Vikings with 5 or fewer targets, and that's what he gets every week. As far as Slayton goes, last thing, because the Lions, you think about Wandale too, the Lions in their last 5 games have not allowed more than 58 yards to a wide receiver.
Which is incredible because their secondary has had guys going in and out of the lineup.
Yeah.
And it's going to be that way this week too. No Terrion Arnold, no Kirby Joseph. I don't think it really matters that much because they're just playing so well on that side of the ball.
Yeah. But you never know with Jameis, right? I mean, he could be slinging it around. Okay.
Yeah, but that also means interceptions. It means drives stalled out. It means a lot. That doesn't necessarily help Slayton.
Doesn't seem like a good week for my drumsticks. Need a running back and a flex. Derrick Henry, DeAndre Swift, Emmanuel Wilson, Zonovan Knight, Emeka Ibuka.
Ibuka and Henry are the two. One running back, one flex. That's it. You're done.
Juwan Johnson, Brenton Strange.
I still have to rank Brenton Strange, but I'm going to view him as a low end number 1, high end number 2 tight end. Pencil him in for 10 PPR points. I think Juwan Johnson is better than that.
Okay,
that's another game I've got a feeling about. I think the Saints pour it on Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think the Saints are good enough to pour it on anyone except the Giants when they turn the ball over on 5 straight possessions. But
I think Atlanta's in big trouble with Kirk Cousins at quarterback.
Yeah. Now you're all in big, big trouble.
You love that meme.
Yeah, and look what this guy is asking for. He's asking for an Eric. There it is. Jennings, Pearsall, Mooney, Yoshevas, Parker Washington, Addison, Gainwell.
Oh, this guy's team. Yikes. There's a
I
lot
love
of
this
crap.
question. I love this question because it makes you think, you know?
Right. But what's better for fantasy is when you don't have to think and you just already know which players are the studs.
Sure.
And it's full PPR. So that makes me feel a lot better about Jennings and Pearsall. And that's probably going to be the direction that I would go in, hoping that one of them has a big game. And there's a chance both of them have a big game. Carolina's defense still struggles to get to the quarterback. And Brock Purdy played his tail off last week. Pearsall did not look slow by any stretch. And Juwan Jennings is going to get open when Pearsall's taking the top off of defenses. He'll be an underneath target. I would go with the two 49ers receivers there.
Warren or Judkins, Steelers or Patriots?
Definitely Warren over Judkins. Warren is an interesting player. When Jamie's here, we should talk about him. Jamie's got him as I think a top 15 running back this week. I'm not as bullish, but that matchup is really favorable for both Warren and Gainwell. Judkins has a tough matchup. I'm not a big fan of him this week. And then the Steelers defense, or it's not a bad matchup, but I mean, it's the Browns. They're not going to be able to move the ball very well. I'm not optimistic about Shedeur. I have the Patriots defense higher than the Steelers defense.
Sean Tucker, Ricky Pearsall, or Zach Charbonnet, PPR?
Charbonnet's out. I think I'm going to double check it, but I think I've got Pearsall ahead of Tucker. No, I'm going to have Tucker higher. Give me Tucker.
So
it's close.
Okay.
They're both in the 50s in my flex ranks.
Dave said Charbonnet's out.
No, meaning out from this question. He's going to play. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you think that he's inactive for the game, unless he is, which would surprise me greatly.
No.
No, to answer this question, I just said he's out of contention. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Sean Tucker or Bam Knight?
I would go with Tucker over Knight.
You know what? I have a feeling about Sean Tucker. I think he's good.
I swear you're doing the Hulk Hogan theme song when you make that noise.
Well, I am a real American, Dave.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
You
started Romeo Dobbs and he only got you 9 fantasy points. I got a feeling inside my gut that my fantasy team is, I don't know. I'm done with this. Go ahead. Well, your feeling is that Bam Knight has a big game.
No, that Sean Tucker has a good game. Not a big game, but a good game.
I agree. I mean, it's been trending that way for weeks. And then last week we saw the fruits of our labor when we had been talking about Sean Tucker's a stash religiously. It's been great. And I think that we should stick with it and say that he's a number 2 fantasy running back. So those that stashed him, enjoy. This is why you listen to us when we talk about stashing players.
Let's get a YouTube poll today. I'm gonna put it. I'm not gonna let Schaefer just sit there.
Which song pumps you up more? I've Got a Feeling or Real American? That's the poll. Thank you.
It's definitely gonna be Real American. Spears, Monangai, Tillman, or Dorth Vader.
Dorth Algar. If you're gonna spew. I would probably go with Monangai there, but it's going to be close between him and Spears. I do not like how Dorth only got like a big boost in routes last week. And I don't know if he gets it again.
Why would he
makes
get
me
it
nervous. I don't know. I wonder if they're going to be able to run the ball a little bit more. There was something about it's not the routes run. It's the target per routes run. It was 10% last week.
Yeah. No,
so if we're scaling back Jacoby Brissett and he's only going to throw 36 times, we're talking about 4 or 5 targets for Dortch. Now there's a lot of, I don't know if Tillman's going to get 5 targets. I know Spears and Monangai will not get 5 targets, but I think Monangai is probably the one that I trust the most. All these guys kind of suck. Sorry, Time.
Yeah. No, Monangai obviously.
Sorry about your crappy fan. Could there be somebody that Time can pick up off waivers? Like if he can get Darius Slayton, why not just take the chance on Slayton over all these guys?
Yeah, I would do that.
I wonder who else is out there that Time could pick up.
I have a crappy fantasy team. How about that song?
Are you saying that about Time's team?
And my teams. Pick a wide receiver. Yoshivas, Booty, Liget, Cup, Tez.
What's the format?
I don't know. Smash the like button. That appears to be the format.
I like that format. I've got Booty the highest. I've got Liget second highest. and Yoshivas is up there too. So give me Booty, and then if you don't like that answer, Liget would probably be where I'd go. I think we could see a high scoring game between the Niners and the Panthers. Can I share one other thing? May I? Do we have the time?
Only if it's deeply personal.
It's very deeply personal. Thank you. I do a player prop show every Friday on Sportsline, and there was a player prop that made me jump out of this chair when I was doing the research, and it's Bryce Young's pass attempts. If you were the odds maker, and this is a better question for Heath than you, but if you were the odds maker, what would you set that line at for Bryce Young against the 49ers?
33.5.
Jamie, what would you set the line for Bryce Young pass attempts at San Francisco?
31.5.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, Jamie, we can barely hear you. But he said 31.5.
Okay. It was actually 33.5, and it made me jump out of my chair. So you're a hell of an odds maker.
Yeah, come on. That was amazing.
So that makes me think that, yes, even the odds makers think that Carolina's going to throw it a lot. That's the whole point of that story. And that was very deeply personal because I talked about me jumping out of my chair.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Dave. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Not really.
Nope.
We'll get Jamie up and running. All right, let's fire through. So let's do a little rapid fire here. Wilson or Tetero McMillan?
What's the format?
Half PPR.
I would lean Wilson.
Michael Wilson or Yoshivas and
Wilson.
Tucker or Emmanuel Wilson?
I'll take Wilson.
Wilson and Wilson. Oh, a little home improvement here. Hi, Jamie.
Wilson.
You're going to need to be that loud for us to hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
Which microphone did you pick up?
You're not using that mic, Jamie. Maybe you need to change your mic settings. Take a look. Jaylen Warren, Quinshon Judkins, Diggs, Emmanuel Wilson. Jacobs is out today. Jacobs is out. So pick two of Warren, Judkins, Diggs, and Wilson.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Diggs is a must for me. And I think I have Wilson over Warren.
Love Jaylen Warren today with the linebackers being a mess for Chicago and Michael Wilson.
So here's the question that I
that's
love.
Not Michael, that's not Michael Wilson. That's Emmanuel Wilson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I would go Jaylen Warren and Diggs.
Okay. And if it's and I like Emmanuel Wilson over Diggs, or over Jaylen Warren. Are you worried about Warren not getting his normal workload? That's question number one.
No, I'm not, because he off the injury report, so he should be fine, especially with backup quarterback play.
Does it bother you that, forget about last week, the 3 games before, 15 plus touches in each game, exactly what we look for, but only one game with more than 12 or 13 PPR points? Does that bother you a little bit?
Backup quarterback and 3 missing linebackers for Chicago.
Okay. No, I think it's rational. Lead running back for Green Bay is very appealing to me, even against Minnesota.
Oh, man. You think I should start him over Javonte? Emmanuel Wilson?
Over Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
I'm not there. I can't do that.
No, I don't. I mean, I like Emmanuel Wilson. I don't love Emmanuel Wilson. It's not a great spot for him.
Okay. All right.
It's a tough run defense. He's still a backup running back, and we may see Christopher Brooks more than we expect.
Okay, fair enough. Christian Watson or Ricky Pearsall and Ashton Genty or Emmanuel Wilson. I am listening very intently here because I have the same exact decision of Watson and Pearsall in PPR and Genty and Emmanuel Wilson. What do you guys think?
I would go Watson, and I would go with Wilson.
I would go with Pearsall.
Go Pack up.
Pearsall would be my pick at wide receiver, and I have Wilson one spot higher than Genty.
I can't believe that. That sucks, Dave. Couldn't agree with him on that. Charbonnet, Shaheed, or Monangai, PPR?
I would go with Shaheed. I have a feeling it's going to be a good Shaheed game.
How come?
The Titans suck, and I think they're also going to actually have a good game today.
All right. I have Charbonnet the highest.
Give me life!
Now, that obviously changes if, for whatever reason, Ken Walker's ruled out, which he's not going to.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if that happens.
Kareem Hunt or Emmanuel Wilson, PPR?
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson.
Brenton Strange or Colson Loveland?
What a strange love land.
Strange.
I'm with you.
And pick 2, Xavier Worthy, Charbonnet, Yoshevas, Luther Burden, Parker Washington.
It's a lot of names. Give me Yoshivas and probably Worthy.
I would go with Yoshivas and Charbonnet.
Tucker, Tootin, Kareem Hunt, pick 2.
Sitting Tootin.
Which Tucker?
Yeah,
Assume
question.
Sean. I was assuming Sean Tucker.
I would sit Tucker.
Wow, you're sitting Tucker for Tootin.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm with Dave. I'm going with Tucker. For the record, I currently have Watson over Pearsall, so I was with Jamie on that one. For my girlfriend's team, pick 2, Tucker, Tracy, or Mason.
So like you, he sets his lineup for a significant other.
If this is Sean Tucker again, I'm starting him, and I'm starting Tyrone Tracy if it's PPR.
I agree.
So, do your wives play fantasy football?
No way.
Isn't that weird?
No, not at all. They see my wife sees how stressed I get.
Well, I mean,
to
be fair, your wife doesn't play either.
Yes, she does. She's 9-0-1. Wait, no, she's 9-1-1. So
that's pretty good. Why don't we have her on the show then instead of you?
Caleb Williams or Daniel Jones?
Caleb.
Okay. Purdy seems to have a better setup than Lamar Jackson. Thoughts?
Agreed.
You're starting Purdy over Lamar?
You heard it.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, look, obviously you're worried about Lamar just handing off to Derrick Henry.
I'm worried about how healthy Lamar is.
Yeah, that too.
I get that it's a great matchup. There's no question. I still like Lamar, but I don't think he's got the same type of upside that he had earlier this year. So I'd love to be proven wrong. I like Purdy more. They're back-to-back in my rankings.
Yeah, the thing is with Carolina against San Francisco, I do think we have to at least acknowledge the possibility that the 49ers run the ball really well in this game. Carolina's allowing 4.72 yards per carry to running backs, so that's really bad. They've been rough against the run. It's not been a great run offense, even with McCaffrey, but that's why I've been holding back on Ricky Pearsall. That's why I'm not going to start Brock Purdy over Lamar Jackson. I do think there's a chance you get 28 pass attempts or something like that. And,
how many did he have last week?
Purdy had 26.
Okay, so on 26, he had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And all that
it could happen. It could happen, but he also threw for 200 yards. So if that's 202 instead of 203, then he's not even at 20 fantasy points. So, it's
202 is exactly 20 fantasy points.
Well, he was at 25.3. So he must have had a fumble. I don't know.
Maybe ran for negative yardage.
Yeah, something like that.
He had negative 7 rushing yards.
There it is. Back to the questions. Actually, let's reset for a little bit. We welcome everybody in Fantasy Football Today, presented by BetMGM. And the big storyline so far is we don't have the inactives yet, but we do have reports. Aaron Rodgers is out and Josh Jacobs is out. So, Jamie, your thoughts on those two situations, Aaron Rodgers being out and Josh Jacobs being out. And while he says that, while he gives his thoughts, let's vote in the poll on YouTube. Is decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving acceptable? We do a lot of decorations for Christmas, but never before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to click no, it's too early. Ooh, this is a neck and neck race, almost tied. We only have 358 likes. We have 2,683 people on YouTube. So we're not answering another question until we get to 800 likes. Jamie, now you can talk about the Steelers and the Packers.
In a neck and neck race, who wins, Davis Mills or Mike Lennon?
I'm not answering that.
Aaron Rodgers situation, I think it's a slight upgrade for DK Metcalf because I do think Mason Rudolph will have a little bit more of a YOLO mentality at this point than Aaron Rodgers will, where Rodgers is usually a little bit more conservative. So I do think it's a little bit of a benefit for Metcalf. I think there's going to be a lot of running for the Steelers because, again, the linebacking crew is just decimated for Chicago. And you can lean on Jalen Warren. I still think Kenneth Gainwell is a high-end flex as well. But those are the only situations that I would consider starting aside from Rudolph in a super flex or 2 QB league. In the case of Jacobs, I mean, we've kind of been prepping for this all week. I think Wilson is a number 2 running back, depending on where you want to consider him, high end, low end. For me, he's kind of right in the middle. So I like him better than Genty, better than Judkins, better than Brees Hall. I'm sort of, and I'll finalize this. I was waiting for actives, but I'll finalize this in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Between him and Kamara and Aaron Jones and Ken Walker, that group, like I think I right now have him ahead. I think he should be behind those guys just because, again, there's a really good run defense he's facing. He's not Josh Jacobs. I don't think he's going to be as good as Jacobs. So if he scores and gets you, 50, 60 yards, I think that's probably about the expectation you should have for him. So in the neighborhood of 12 to 14 PPR points.
And Dave, you're more optimistic about Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, I think he's going to be the lead running back for Green Bay. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as somebody like Josh Jacobs, of course. I mean, he's a backup for a reason, but he's an adequate runner. He can catch the ball a little bit out of the backfield. Green Bay, just as an organization, they totally believe in running the football. The track record of running backs under Matt LaFleur that get 15-plus carries in a game, it's very strong. It's one of the reasons why I like Josh Jacobs from the moment he went to Green Bay. And with this opportunity against the Minnesota defense, that's run very hot and cold against running backs. I'm willing to take the chance on him as a number 2 running back. I definitely understand where Jamie's coming from on Jalen Warren. And I could make that switch myself too, that being said. But they're both in that range of like RB 15 to 20. They're in that group. It's going to be a tough call. I don't love the track record for Warren over the course of the year. I think he's safe, but I don't know if he can come out of this game in Chicago with 20 carries, 120 yards, a touchdown, 3 catches on top of that. Like, I'm not sure if he's got that in his profile, especially if he's not at 100% and the Steelers use Kenneth Gainwell. They've used Gainwell, at least in terms of snaps, for a third of the snaps routinely with Jalen Warren. Does that tick up to 40%? I don't know. It's just something that makes me a little bit concerned. And I think they get conservative in this game with Mason Rudolph. I don't think they want Mason Rudolph taking a bunch of chances with the football. There's a pretty solid blueprint on what defenses have been doing against Pittsburgh. They've been double teaming DK Metcalf. I would be surprised if Metcalf has a big game this week. I think he's more of like a high-end number 3 receiver at best. And if they can attack those linebackers with tight ends too, and in the running game, or with their running backs rather, and maybe that opens things up a little bit for Warren and Gainwell too to catch more passes than normal. So I'm curious how the Steelers go about this and test that linebacking core for Chicago.
Man, we have some great questions in the chat right now. These are some of the best questions I've ever seen. But we don't have 800 likes, so we won't read them until we get there. So just hit that like button. In the meantime, we'll go through some more news items here. We're live until 1 p.m. It's about 12:55 p.m. Eastern. Also have a life dilemma that I'll ask you. You know what? I'll save it for a different show. Chris Godwin.
No, you can't do it. What's the like?
It's so good that we have 2,800 people watching. Obviously, if I say it on a podcast, we can have much bigger audience. It's a really good one, but it's up to you. I'll
spit it out. Let's go.
Spit it out is a great way to say it, Jamie, because I went out to lunch on Friday. I got a sandwich with some lettuce in it. I don't really like lettuce. So I take a bite of the sandwich and the lettuce falls out of the sandwich. You hate when that happens. This is why we have toothpicks, right? Like the lettuce falls out of the sandwich. I pick up the lettuce and I see a very, very small, but very, very alive bug waving its little antenna on my lettuce.
Wow.
Yeah. What would you do in that situation?
That thing is going right back.
Of course. But do you leave the restaurant? Because it was like a counter. You get order at the counter. Do you get your money back?
You got to let them know about it. They'll totally understand. They should give you your money back. This is pretty.
I don't think they put the bug in the food. It happened.
Right. It was an accident. And that's just part of the deal in the food service industry.
So I said, give me the same sandwich without the lettuce. They made me a new one. I ate half of it. I'm going to eat the other half as soon as this one's.
So what's the dilemma? A lot of people, I think, would have been so grossed out that they just left. I think some people would have been grossed out where they don't have an appetite. That's happened to me before.
I was so hungry. Oh, but the little antenna on the bug, it was disgusting. All right, anyway, Chris Godwin expected to play. Don't start him. Bucky Irving expected to play next week. No Jacobs, as you know. Yes, Jalen Warren. Ramondre Stevenson is expected to play today at Cincinnati. We're going to get the inactives in a few minutes, but I don't think we're going to get any surprises. Ken Walker expected to play. Isaiah Pacheco is out. Dave, what do we got on Kareem Hunt? How much do you like him?
I like him a decent amount. I think that he's going to get a good amount of carries and catches. Obviously, has a good chance to score. He's a low-end number 2 fantasy running back and a top 60 player for me in the flex rankings.
You gave bad advice last week. Here's a bug for your sandwich. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into some questions. Now we're at 750 likes. So we're good enough. Thank you for hitting that button. We would appreciate it though if you continue to do so. All right. Swift or Warren or Sean Tucker? I need 2. One of the first 2. First 2?
Yeah, I agree. The first 2.
Okay. Am I overthinking this? Worthy, Devin Neal, or Keaton Missile?
It's Worthy.
It's Worthy.
Is that his nickname, Keaton Missile?
Maybe.
That's a cool
Probably
nickname.
it would be, but I think it's probably just a mistake.
Jalen Warren or
Not,
Sean
then
Tucker?
we've got a good nickname for him.
So we're going to go Jalen Warren there.
Warren over Tucker.
Oh, this is second one's tough. J-Mo, Jawan Jennings, or Romo Dunze?
Second one's not tough. It is
That's not tough.
easy. It's Jamison Williams.
I knew you were going to say that, but Odunze is appealing. But
He is, but Jamison Williams has been more appealing, and the matchup is great. And no Sam Laporta, and the Lions should explode for J-Mo.
I'm not going to let Jamie say it. I'm not going to let him take Michael Wilson over Justin Jefferson. I'm not going to allow it. But
Okay, you lose.
Dave, who do you got?
It's Wilson, especially if the catches count.
I feel like I'm still going to go with Justin Jefferson here. Let's make a bet.
Listen, I get the FOMO for sure. And it's he has 9 targets in like 8 straight games, something like that. It's crazy. So I get that. But JJ McCarthy has just been so inconsistent. And it makes it really tough. And the Packers defense is good. And the matchup will be even harder if Lucas Van Ness plays for Green Bay. I don't know if he is or not. If he's inactive, that helps a little. And then there's one other thing in that matchup that stands out to me that kind of works against Justin Jefferson. Quay Walker isn't going to play for Green Bay. That's their best, one of their best linebackers. He's good in coverage. He's good against the run. And if he's out, I wonder if that encourages Minnesota to A, run the ball more, and B, throw shorter. And they could attack with Hawkinson there. Obviously, Jefferson is someone that can win on short routes too, but Addison on crossers and stuff like that. I wonder if they try and rein in McCarthy and try and take advantage of the middle of the field between 0 and 15 yards to try and take advantage of those linebackers in Green Bay.
Yeah. All right. Well, loser gets to put a bug in the winner's sandwich.
That sounds like a horrible prize.
Opposite.
I would not want to put a bug in anybody's sandwich.
Chase Brown or Travion Henderson? Ooh, I had to make this. I mean, my wife had to make this decision.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Travion for me.
I've chased one spot higher.
Jamie, see, I can't get any consensus out of you guys. I went with Chase Brown.
Josh Jacobs is officially inactive.
Yeah.
Do you have the word on the other Packers inactives?
I'll get it for a second.
Thank you. I mean, I could obviously look too. I don't mean to inconvenience you.
No, that's all right.
I don't mean to stop the entire show while we find out about Lucas Van Ness.
I wonder.
Lucas Van Ness is playing. Matthew Golden is inactive. Quay Walker inactive. Jacobs inactive. Nate Hobbs.
Yeah, he's been out for a while. Hobbs
looks like they're going back to McManus because Haversack is inactive, and some other guys that don't matter.
I will put that kicker in my rankings. Thank you.
So Matthew Golden inactive.
That came out this morning that they were going to do it.
Yeah,
healthy scratch or because he's banged up?
I believe
probably a little bit of both.
I believe he is hurt.
Well, what a bummer, man. All right.
Yeah,
Gainwell,
that has not worked out for us.
Gainwell or Bam Knight?
Bam.
I would go with Bam. Although Gainwell and PPR might be better.
This is an interesting way to sort of spam. I don't mind it. I don't like if you send the same question 5 times, but 5 times in one question. Jalen Warren or Chase Brown?
I'll
Warren.
take Brown.
No, actually, Brown. Brown. Yeah.
Does anybody think that the Patriots' run defense without Milton Williams will be noticeably worse? Because they put him on IR. Their big offseason addition. They've had arguably the best run defense in football. Should we factor that in at all?
You could.
You should absolutely factor that in, but I don't think for Chase Brown, you're banking on him being good as a runner. You're banking on him being good as a pass catcher.
But he has been good as a rusher. 4 of his last 5 games.
I agree.
He's been very good.
I just love the opportunities. He's going to play 80% of the snaps, or at least we think he will. And if they're trailing, then he's going to be involved in the passing game. Joe Flacco is going to get the ball out quick. That's helped Chase Brown the last couple of weeks too. I think he's got a good chance to have a big game.
Okay, this is a really good question here.
And remember, no Jamar Chase, so a lot of targets have to go somewhere.
That's where I'm coming from. I think it's going to be a lot of work in the passing game.
Okay, so now I feel better about
Very
it.
possible.
Yeah. Etienne or Emmanuel Wilson?
Etienne.
Travis Etienne. But not Trevor Etienne. Nope.
Yeah, no, he's in a couple of my dynasty lineups. Patriots
Trevor
are allowing
Etienne?
Trevor, yeah.
He's in your dynasty lineups? Oh, you're tanking.
Yeah. Patriots are allowing only 3.2 yards per carry with Milton Williams off the field. That's 86 carries. But it's a little, we never know until it's a full game. Okay. Walker or Emmanuel Wilson?
Wilson over Walker for me.
Walker for me.
Okay, looking at some inactives here, just making sure we don't miss anything big. T. Really? T. Higgins or Yoshevas? Oh, I mean, okay, I understand why you're asking because you're worried about Christian Gonzalez, but you got to go Higgins here.
Agreed.
100%.
Listen, Higgins' history without Jamar Chase is incredible, basically. I mean, he probably averages close to 20 points per game. 4 point per passing touchdown. Flacco or JMO?
Joe Flacco.
Flacco.
Pearsall, Tootin, bam!
Pearsall for me.
I go Tootin.
Otten or Strange?
Cade Otten.
Otten.
A couple weeks back, we were a little worried about Drake London and how he might fare if he's getting covered by Christian Gonzalez. And the Falcons, they actually did something good. They found ways to scheme London away from Christian Gonzalez, especially in the red zone. And he scored 3 touchdowns in that game. Do not be that afraid of Christian Gonzalez that it's going to turn T. Higgins into somebody who's worse than Yoshevas.
Xavier Worthy is active.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker's active. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, Walker's active. Ramondre's active. Rogers, Jacobs, Golden inactive. Rashad Bateman inactive as well. I know it's going to sound a little crazy. I kind of felt like not having Rashad Bateman hurt Lamar Jackson last week. Their receivers really think Bateman's good. They have one guy, basically.
Bateman's fast.
He's good for what he does. He's an important player for them, I think. Maybe it didn't matter, but I watching that game.
Jonathan Grenard's out for Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. I have to sit either Kyron Williams or Travion Henderson in PPR. Who do I sit?
Kyron.
I believe I have Kyron higher than Travion.
Jamie, I'm surprised that you're sitting Kyron, but no,
I don't have that much faith in Ramondre Stevenson.
Okay, fair.
I'm worried that the Patriots coaching staff does.
Yeah. Kareem Hunt or Ashton Genty?
Genty.
Pick one. Dobbs.
That's a dude I've got a bad feeling about too. Genty keeps moving down my rankings.
But you went with him over Hunt.
I went with him over Kareem Hunt, yes.
Okay. Tootin Dobbs, Juwan Johnson, Luther Burden.
How many?
I feel the most confident in Juwan Johnson.
Yeah, 1.
I think Dobbs I have ranked higher than Juwan Johnson. I have to double check that. I do.
Wandale or Yoshevas?
Wandale.
I agree. Unless it's non-PPR, then I disagree.
We never say Magic Wandale.
You know why? He's not deserving of a nickname. He's not deserving of something cool being said about him every single time we say his name. He's lucky that we just call him Wandale.
You're being very, very mean to Wan'Dale Robinson right now.
He's got to be better. He's got to be more consistent. Have a 15 PPR point game for us once in a while, Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Scientist. Pick one, Sean Tucker, ETN, or Emmanuel Wilson.
Travis Etienne.
Yes.
Dave didn't get my Mr. Scientist reference. When
Not
he
a
gets
clue.
references, he laughs. It's South Park. Javante or Odunze?
Javante.
I've got Javante higher. Yes.
This is a good punishment. I need a win or I'll be caddying for the league winner. That's good.
That's an excellent punishment.
Start 2 running backs in a flex. Judkins, Walker, Kareem Hunt, Magic Wan'Dale, or Christian Watson.
Oh. First of all, that's how I would look. Look at his avatar. That's how I would look if I had to caddy for one of you guys. I hate golf and hate caddying. Start 2 running backs. Go ahead, Jamie. I'll just pipe in if I disagree.
I would start Walker and Judkins, and I would start Wan'Dale at flex.
I would start Hunt and Walker, and if it's full PPR, I like Wan'Dale over Watson.
Okay. Dinesh just had lip-smacking butter garlic eggs for brunch.
That sounds good.
It does sound good. My family's at a brunch right now, and I'm not there. I love brunch. Who doesn't love brunch? It's the best. PPR, pick a tight end and a flex. Otten, Ferguson, Charbonnet, Booty.
Otten at tight end.
I'd play both tight ends.
Man.
So I'm confused with your answer because does that mean you like Booty?
Always like Booty. I'd go Otten over Ferguson. I'd go Ferguson over Booty.
The sincerity with which you said that was really terrific. Nice
Thank
work.
you. I have Ferguson over Booty as well.
Pollard or Tootin?
Tootin.
Walker or Wilson?
You asked us this already. I'd go Walker.
Emmanuel Wilson.
And Jamie, you said Walker?
Yes, sir.
Are you more optimistic about Walker because his coach said he might get more work? Because Walker had a nice game last week. That was after 5 straight games with single-digit PPR fantasy points.
Yes, and I know that the Titans' run defense did well last week. I still don't buy the Titans' run defense, and I think that the Seahawks will have the ball the entirety of the game. I don't think Tennessee gets a minute of time of possession.
They're just going to score and onside and recover and score.
Yes. No,
I've done that before in Madden. That's kind of fun.
They're going to fumble.
That kind of happened in the first quarter of the first 6.
Yeah, the Notre Dame
Syracuse. Notre Dame, what was Notre Dame was up 21-0 without running a play or 14-0 without running a play.
21-0.
Insane. Okay, how about Bug Sandwich wants to know Michael Wilson or Quinshon Judkins?
Wilson.
Oh man, you could tell I'm so hungry that you could tell me there's a bug in the sandwich that I'm going to eat after this show, and I am 50-50 on whether I'd eat it.
No, don't say.
I'd take the bug off, but I might still eat it.
Ugh.
Myers, Slayton, or Kareem Hunt?
I would go Myers.
I don't think I'd go Myers. I think I'd go with. Do I have Kareem Hunt ranked the highest of the 3? I do.
I love what you said in regards to the target volume for Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, it could be there.
Dave.
You said that.
What did I say?
You said a fact. You said 22 pass attempts and 6 targets for Jacoby Myers.
Oh yeah. No, I like Myers. We had Myers
versus
Slayton and Pearsall or something like that. I think Myers is kind of ahead of this big group of wide receivers that I really don't like that much.
Right. The problem is he's part of that group for me. I don't know if I'd say that I like him better than most of them.
Especially with Thomas out. I think it's a big opportunity.
Thomas or anybody in the chat, I'm having trouble seeing the results of the poll. But, man, we've got 1,250 people who have voted in the poll. So I think we owe it to them to talk about this. Is decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving acceptable? Yes or no? What did you guys vote? I voted no.
You're asking the wrong 2 people.
No. The answer is no.
Yeah, it's too early, but it was almost 50-50 earlier.
Let people live, man. You want to decorate.
It was Glennon versus Mills.
51.
Glennon, by the way,
yes.
is the right answer.
Yeah, Glennon's the right answer.
Never bet against Glennon.
Yes. Lamar Jackson I didn't meant to click on Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott, so you could answer that first, then we'll answer
Lamar over Dak.
Swift or Warren in half PPR?
Warren.
I'm double checking because I did move Warren up. I've got Swift a spot ahead.
Okay. Wan'Dale Robinson, Sean Tucker, Kareem Hunt, Romeo Doubs. Leo, I'm not going to answer your question if you're going to play games with your health like this. But anyway, if you can read his, Wan'Dale, Tucker, Kareem Hunt, Romeo Doubs, pick 2 in PPR.
Wan'Dale is the easy one, and then Hunt would be the second one.
I would take the receivers.
You say Wan'Dale's the easy one. Why is Wan'Dale? Aren't Wan'Dale and Dobbs pretty much the same?
They're similar. One plays for the Packers, one plays for the Giants.
I just think
Wan'Dale.
Yeah, I guess I meant like the Packers.
I'd rather have Dobbs, but all 4 of these names are very close in my flex rankings. Very close.
Should we bring on Heath now? He's supposed to come on in 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah.
He's getting his earpiece in. Heath and
If
Jacob.
he's not ready, then don't do it.
Let's ask him. Heath, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Jacob, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Dave and Jamie, get the heck out of here.
Nope.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Nope, I'm staying. I'm here for the long haul.
All right, I like it.
I mean, Adam could make you leave.
I wouldn't do that.
He does have that power. I have that power. I wouldn't ever use it.
That's what I was kind of going for there, was that I would talk about how I'm in it for the long haul, and then you kick me out.
Right.
Oh,
you missed
I
your
think
shot.
Jacob has that power too. Jacob, kick him out. Nice. Someone did. All right, Rico, ETN, Kareem Hunt, Emmanuel Wilson. Who we have to sit one. All right, we're not sitting JSN. Who's Jetta's?
Jefferson.
Okay. Who are you guys sitting? Go ETN. I think I'm sitting AJ. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's fine. AJ Brown and Hunt is basically who it came down to for me. It's full PPR.
I have Hunt ahead of ETN for whatever that's worth.
Thought about him too.
Love it.
How you guys doing?
I hope Heath is right. Chiefs really need a win.
They do.
I just had this terrible realization. So I have, in the last 10 minutes, told people to start Emmanuel Wilson over about half of the running backs in fantasy football. Everybody has an Emmanuel Wilson question. And then I realized that his initials are OO. And I just feel totally different about the whole thing.
And his middle name is William. So it's ew. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Emmanuel Wilson, let me check his start percentage. Let's see where his start percentage is at right now.
Well, you're looking that up. Just so you know, I would start him over Swift. I would start him over Devontae Smith. I would start him over Kamara, Sean Tucker. I would start him over Judkins. I would start him over Tootin and Etienne.
You're gonna laugh at his start percentage.
27%.
50%.
Oh, 50. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I have him, I think, on 5 teams, and his start percentage on my teams is 100%.
I think I agree with everyone you named. I am noticing just now I'm way above expert consensus rankings over at Fantasy Pros this week. I've got him running back 14. They have him at running back 21.
And I think I have him at 11.
Wow.
All right, we are at least this group here is pretty big on Emmanuel Wilson. Dave seems to like him not as much. Jamie's a little hesitant with Emmanuel Wilson, but everybody's got him in the top 24. You could at least feel good starting Wilson. How about this one? Emmanuel Wilson or Breece Hall against the Ravens?
Wilson.
Ooh. It's Wilson.
I'm not starting. Ew. Gainwell, Juwan Johnson, Chimere DK, or Chris Godwin?
I bet you wish you were starting you.
I think I would go with Gainwell.
I have.
Really, Gainwell. Interesting with Warren. I would go Juwan Johnson.
I would go with Juwan Johnson.
What do
I
you
like
think?
Juwan too.
What do you think about the Steelers? That I didn't even think Gainwell was a consideration for most people.
I mean, they gave him a lot of work last week. It wasn't like just because of the injury. I don't think he was playing early in the game too. They really like him. He's played well. I think that they'll probably split fairly evenly in this game.
Trying to find Emmanuel Wilson's actual middle name. Deshay. So
It's a good name.
doesn't work for our purposes. Sit one. Pickens, Lamb, or Kelsey. Or wait. Oh no, wait. What?
Sit Gainwell.
Sit Gainwell.
It looks like two questions there, but I don't know. Baker or Daniel Jones? Or half of Daniel Jones, apparently.
Well, I think it's half PPR.
Yeah,
so, which if it's full PPR, these I'll be really interested to see what Jacob thinks of these two quarterbacks, because I think I'm the low guy on both this week. Actually had a little update this morning in the projections, and Daniel Jones is one spot ahead of Baker, but they are virtually tied in the projections.
Yeah, I have Daniel Jones just barely ahead of him. Kind of a tough spot for both of them.
Okay. Let's get to...
Did I miss something with eating bugs?
Yeah, I went to lunch the other day. There was a bug on my lettuce. Yeah.
What did you do about that?
What would you have done?
Probably was it alive or dead?
Live. It was live.
Yeah, I probably would have shooed it off and eaten my salad.
Oh, come on. First of all, it was a sandwich with lettuce on it.
Do you know that there was also bugs on your lettuce many times?
Yeah, I don't...
There's not the first bug to walk on that lettuce.
I don't eat... This is the reason I don't eat lettuce. I took it back to the counter and I asked for a new sandwich without lettuce. I think that was pretty reasonable.
I mean, I think it's socially acceptable.
Sorry, this question we already answered. Adam looks like Jason Biggs from American Pie. That's not the guy in American Pie that I get. I usually get Henry Rowengartner, whatever his name in American Pie is. Christian Watson or Basil Tootin?
Tootin.
Chase Brown or DeAndre Swift? And sweet brunch or savory brunch? Oh.
I have Chase Brown as a top 5 running back this week. I know.
This is non-PPR. I didn't even see that.
Okay.
Chase Brown
does make a difference, yeah, but I would still go Brown. It is closer.
Thoughts on the brunch question? That's the thing with brunch is like you get both. You get some eggs, you get some pancakes, some bacon.
Yeah, I'm not a big sweets for breakfast guy. So you got sweet brunch or savory brunch, meat brunch.
Okay, I'm going savory. I'm going to go eggs, and I'm going to go a bagel with cream cheese and Nova. So we'll go savory there. And
I'd like bacon, eggs, and potatoes.
Sounds great.
Sausage over bacon for sure, though. Start one at flex. Addison, Watson, Dobbs, Moody, Tootin.
Half PPR, yeah, I'll go Tootin.
Schaefer, please get a bacon or sausage for brunch. It's not like on a pizza or on a sandwich or whatever. Like bacon.
See, I think it's probably different because you prefer turkey bacon to regular bacon.
No, I don't.
And so you don't actually have bacon.
Why would you say that about me?
I'm pretty sure that is in the thread.
Turkey hot dogs I like better than the regular hot dogs. They're really good. It's weird.
All beef hot dogs for me.
Nah. Aaron Jones, Romeo Dobbs, Sean Tucker. And would you drop Dart for Brissett? I have Baker.
I would not drop Dart. I would just roll with Baker. Tucker or Jones or who? Dobbs? I think I'll go Jones.
It would be Dobbs for me.
Really? You don't like Aaron Jones this week?
No, not really.
They brought up a good point about the Packers' run defense. It seemed to really struggle when Quay Walker got hurt last week, and the Giants kind of ran all over them. So, a little bonus there for Aaron Jones.
Yeah, every week I feel like he's probably going to have like, I mean, he had 16 carries last week, but I feel like he's going to have like 10 to 12 carries and catch 3 passes.
Maybe. Yeah, Dart, by the way, not playing today, gets the Patriots next week. So are you going to start him against the Patriots? I think it's fine to start him against the Patriots if you like him. Then he has a bye. Then it's Washington, Minnesota, and at Las Vegas. So at least 2 of those 3 games could be really good for him in the fantasy playoffs. But just think about that if you have Dart. Let me just check Jacoby Brissett's playoff matchups here. And I guess there's a chance Kyler Murray comes back and plays, but
you're missing the last 3 words. And that's why I think like certain segments of our audience are almost playing a different game this week and next week and the week after that. There's teams that have to go 3-0, have to go 2-1 to make the playoffs. You can't worry about playoff schedule or how good somebody might be in week 16 if you just have to get in.
But if you have Baker, then you can worry about that, right? Like if you're just going, I'm going to start Baker. Who do I want to stash? I would.
No, he wants to. No, I think, and maybe he's up the same thinking I am. I have Brissett projected to score 2.5 more points than Baker. Okay. He wants to win, and so he wants to start Brissett over Baker.
Okay. Yes. Jacob said start Baker. Heath is saying start Brissett.
Yeah, if you like desperately need points and wins now, I guess I'm fine with it.
Do you have Baker or Brissett higher?
Brissett marginally.
Okay. Yeah.
Sit 1 in PPR. Spears, Monangai, or Tracy?
I think there's more upside for Monangai than Spears. I have a higher projection and expectation for Spears. This is a pretty good matchup for him against the Seahawks defense. That's the only way running backs have success against them is catching passes.
I have Monangai the highest. Tracy 1 spot ahead of Spears. For full PPR, they're basically identical. So Tracy and Spears.
Bam Knight, Basil Tootin, or Tyrone Tracy?
Tootin.
It'd be Tracy for me.
Wow.
Not Bam Knight. No one's jazzed about Bam Knight.
He's right behind Tracy. So if you want to, you're supposed to break the tie though. So you're supposed to say Tootin or Tracy.
I like Bam.
I would start Bam.
I like Bam.
I'm worried about Bam. He played 1 game earlier this year without DeMarcado. He got a lot of work. Didn't score a ton of fantasy points, but he had 16, 17 touches. It's a very good run defense. I would probably take my chances there. Yeah, I agree. Let's get to 1,500 likes. Where are we at? We're at over 1,000.
Oh, that's nice.
Get there. We got about 4,000 people watching. No reason why we can't get another 500 likes. Emmanuel Wilson, Tyjae Spears, Singletary, Chubbard, and Standard. Pick 2.
Wilson, this is Standard. Would you go with Singletary over Spears? And
I would.
Yikes.
Yeah. Goal line back. Got to take that shot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I trust Young to have another huge game? 20-team league. And Jameis Winston is the only other available quarterback.
You can't trust it, but can you trust Jameis Winston? I would go with Bryce.
I'd go Jameis, but...
Really? I'm too low on these Giants, I guess.
No, I'm not. Giants.
Him and Tracy are surprising me.
I would... there's Jameis is the only QB on. Okay, I was gonna say I like Shuck and I like Rudolph more, but I'd go Young over Winston.
Okay, non-PPR, Chase Brown or we did this one. Sorry, got us into our brunch thing. Tootin, Pearsall,
Tootin.
Yeah.
Have you seen the meme on Twitter that like putting Tootin into the flex? It's like, you make sure they remember forever the night they played the Tootins. That's where I'm at. I'm just like ridiculously overhyped. So if you guys need to balance me out on the Tootin takes, I'm probably going to say Tootin every time.
If Tootin is better than Travis Etienne today, I'm changing all of my Travis Etienne team names to darn Tootin.
Question is, did Heath get that reference? Remember the night that they played the Tootins? I think he did.
No.
Oh, that's Remember the Titans, man. Yeah.
If you had the picture.
No, I could see the scene, and I probably should just guess Titans since it fits so well. But I'm not a big
night.
That's what we needed. That's a better impersonation. Thank you.
Ken Walker or Genty?
Walker. I'm extremely high on Kenneth Walker this week, I'm noticing.
Genty.
Yeah.
especially in PPR.
Yeah, I'm going to go Genty too. I'm not as high on Ken Walker.
I don't like the glute issue.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the Raiders issue.
Oh, I made this decision. I'm so annoyed at whatever is happening with YouTube here, where we can't get people's screen names. We're just getting their handles or whatever. I don't know the difference, but I want to address you all by name, but I can't. Wallaha Boston. But I did make the same decision. I went with Michael Wilson. How about you guys?
I would go AJ Brown, but it's a coin flip situation.
Sorry, I didn't know we had a question on the screen. Brown or Wilson? It's Wilson for me, pretty easily.
I mean, obviously, this is going to be the week where I finally bench AJ Brown, and going to have a huge game. Flacco or Trevor Lawrence? Oh, Flacco.
Yeah.
Tedderole McMillan or Javante?
I'll go T-Mac.
I will also.
Fannin, Loveland, or Strange?
I'm a little nervous about the rookies. I was really hoping that we would get Noah Njoku this week. I have Fannin the highest.
Yep.
I think if Strange is like in his full role, he might be ahead of these guys weekly.
Yeah, you just can't. It's hard to do it his first week back.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get a chance to weigh in on the YouTube poll. I think you're a little more qualified than Dave and Jamie.
Probably.
Is decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving acceptable? It's 52% to 48% right now with a ton of votes.
First off, obviously, you are literally decorating your own house. So clearly it's acceptable. Also, we actually started decorating for Christmas last night in my house.
Nice.
I went up in the attic, got all the stuff down, put the tree up, saw that the lights are burnt out. Have to go get some new lights. But yeah, we've already begun, and it's perfectly acceptable.
Okay. I mean, it kind of takes away from Thanksgiving a little bit. I think Thanksgiving deserves its own time.
I will tell you what happened was my wife got a Facebook memory from last year talking about how happy she was that she'd put the tree up before Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is much better with the Christmas tree. Because the house is all decorated and festive. It's the holidays. They're here.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I was gonna.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Adam if you decorate for Thanksgiving or if you just hold that space. Okay.
No, we do. We have. Well, actually, it's funny because my wife bought these very cool skeletons that are sitting on a bench drinking coffee, and for Halloween, and she loves them. So she put little pilgrim hats on them for this month, and then she's going to put Santa hats on them for next month. So yeah, no, we have like autumnal stuff up in the house right now for Thanksgiving. Yeah, absolutely.
Autumnal for autumn, is that the word?
Yeah, that's a
I
word.
never
Right?
heard that. Yeah.
Oh, please be a word. Oh, I cannot deal with that not being a word. Yeah, of characteristics. Yes, it's autumnal. All right, back to what matters here. Sean Tucker or Gainwell?
Tucker.
Yeah, it's closer than most people might think.
Am I really? Hold on a second. I've just got a notification that I'm starting.
I think they're both backup running backs who are going to mix in, and you need explosive plays from them. And Gainwell has more PPR upside, more potential for catches. And their offenses predict fairly similarly. As weird as that sounds, the Rams defense is playing really well.
Yeah, I was starting Aaron Rodgers in a league. How about that? Whoops. It's you can look at your league so many times and just miss things.
Yep.
It's like when you read the same chapter 5 times, you're not paying attention. Jefferson, Pickens, Higgins, McMillan.
Higgins.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Picking up.
I moved Aaron Rodgers into my lineup in the Baked Burger Dynasty leagues.
So this is actually a playoff game here. We're in Scott Fish Bowl. And thankfully, I was notified that I had Rodgers in there. So now we'll get Mason Rudolph. We picked up Mason Rudolph, and we're starting him. Good stuff. Here we go. Pick 1 in PPR. Kate Otten or Fannin? It'd be much easier if we could pick 2. Otten or Fannin?
Otten.
I actually have Fannin one spot higher now. I did downgrade Otten with Godwin playing.
Okay.
I don't think Godwin's going to play very much today. I could be wrong, but based off the coaches, what they've said.
Yeah, the problem I think for me with the K Otten projection is it's not like he does a lot of good things with the targets. It's just a volume play. So a small decrease in volume drops him
Yeah.
for me.
Emmanuel Wilson or Kareem Hunt?
Wilson.
Question.
Ooh.
For those of you just joining us, EU is EW Emmanuel Wilson.
It's just ooh, right? The middle W is made up.
it's just ew.
Yeah.
My bad. Not in my league. Hunter Henry or Mark Andrews, and Browns or Steelers?
Henry over Andrews, yeah.
Yep. And Browns.
Yeah.
Tyrone Tracy or Jake Ferguson?
Tracy.
Okay.
But I'm
No.
higher on Tracy than you guys. So
Lions are number
Yeah.
1 against running backs.
yeah.
Bam or Ramondre?
Bam.
It might be Ramondre for me. It is, yes, Ramondre by 4 spots. Wow.
All right, I'll break the tie with Bam. By the way, Eagles are number 2 against tight ends, so it's not like Ferguson is some slam dunk.
Yeah, those are both bad.
Jennings or Pittman, and I am already playing Kittle.
Jennings or Pittman. I believe it's Pittman for me. Yeah.
Pittman is one of those guys that the projections actually didn't like this week, and I moved him up in the rankings because of how good he's been. So the rankings say Pittman, but the projections do say Jennings.
Pittman, Metcalf, Pittman, or EU.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I am saying the EU incorrectly. I apologize for that. Mooney, so many names here. Pierce, Otten, Mooney, Hunter Henry, or Bam Knight.
Bam.
Yeah.
JMO or Wilson? Oh, sorry. I don't know.
JMO.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're going JMO.
Gibbs and I are on the same page today.
Mostly. Caleb Williams or Baker Mayfield?
Caleb.
I've got Caleb 1 spot higher.
Sorry, I'm trying to star some good questions here. They go by so fast. Let's go with Travion Henderson or Ew. Oh, you got the middle initial in there.
Ew.
Travion Henderson or Emmanuel Wilson?
I've got
Ew.
Travion 1 spot ahead of Emmanuel Wilson.
I think I'm going to show some respect and hope for Travion Henderson. It's the Bengals. If it weren't the Bengals, it'd be different. But the matchup is so different between the two of these guys. Travion, I feel like, has done enough to earn touches here. So this is me wishing it into existence. Need an autumnal pick. Pittman and Pierce, or replace one with Shaheed, Tootin, or Burden?
Pittman and Tootin.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of lean towards Pierce, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Flacco or Jones?
It's just gonna be extra tilting if you leave Pierce on the bench and like he's the one that gets the touchdowns and not Pittman.
I know, right? I know. But if Daniel
Flacco.
Jones has like a horrible game, at least you're guarding.
That's true.
Yeah, Flacco over Daniel Jones. Emeka Abilson or Michael Luka?
Emeka and Jones for me.
Emeka.
Oh, you like Jones over Flacco? Okay.
Is that just a 4 versus 6 point per pass touchdown league? Because I always answer for 6, but in 4 I would have Jones higher.
Yeah, I don't know. Jacob's not answering. Jacob hates you.
Oh, I thought he was like asking for clarification on the question.
I was asking that the other guy that's answering questions and has rankings that he's looking at.
Sorry there. Yeah, Jones. Jones either way.
Okay.
Flacco without Jamar, I don't know.
Did Jacob watch Major League yet?
No.
Well, you should.
Okay.
And Parker Washington, Spears, or Bajal Tootin?
Tootin.
Yeah, Tootin. Alec Pierce, Michael Wilson, Sean Tucker, DeAndre Swift, pick 2.
Wilson and Swift.
Yep.
PPR, pick Monangai or Spears. I have Swift.
Would be Spears for me.
I would just go Monangai, yeah.
Monangai, let's say they score 1 rushing touchdown today and it's Monangai and you have him on the bench. Yeah, I'd lock up the back. I'd lock up the back.
Okay, so you guys are thinking about those types of things, and I think that's a fine way to make lineup decisions. I'm just saying I expect Spears to score more points than Monangai, so I'm going to start him.
I mean, Spears is basically 7 to 9 PPR fantasy points every week. He had 1 pop week where he scored whatever, but it's 7 to 9. So to me, that's not enough for me to not lock up the backfield.
I have Monangai ranked higher.
We should just argue about this for the next hour.
That's what everybody wants.
Henderson or or Javonte Williams?
They're really, really close. I do have Javonte the highest, but I think the most upside is Henderson.
Ew.
So, at Thanksgiving, bring out a little Christmas pops. Would always pull a couple meaningful family decoration. Okay, you're saying pops would. Okay, I get you. Genty, Henderson. I was like, what the heck are Christmas pops? Genty, Henderson, Diggs, and CeeDee Lamb. You have them. Pick one. Michael Wilson, ETN, Metcalf, or Godwin.
Could be Emmanuel Wilson also, right?
It says M. Wilson.
Oh, M. I didn't see the M.
Yeah, Wilson for me.
Yeah.
Now, do you go ETN over Genty or Henderson, though?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go over Henderson, actually. I'm a little lower on him just because I think there is a chance that Ramondre leads the backfield.
Rosenbagel. Yep, that was me. Gardenhosen. Bugs equals extra free protein. I'll just eat some peanut butter. Sit one. Watson, Yosheva, Sean Tucker, or bam, sit one.
Those peanuts all probably had bugs walking on them also. I would sit. Ooh.
Yoshevas for me.
Yeah, that's probably right.
You know, I have a video on my phone that I took this morning of a spider catching a cricket in its web in my basement. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Anybody wants to see it?
What is
like the cricket is just struggling. It's actually a little sad.
No, it's pretty fantastic. The fact that you have both a spider and a cricket in your basement.
Yeah.
Maybe less than ideal.
I live in the woods. It just happens all the time. The good thing is if the spider doesn't get the cricket, my cat will. Javonte or Breece Hall, Rome or JMO?
Javonte and JMO.
Yep.
Gainwell, Pierce, or Mooney?
Pierce.
Oh, did I miss a Schefter report?
On?
Someone in the chat said that Schefter said Henderson will lead the backfield and Ramondre will be worked in.
Love that.
I'm not reporting that.
Yeah.
I'm reporting that someone in the chat said that someone else reported it.
Could be cool.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Adam Schefter and his he probably
does not look like he tweeted it.
Yeah. All right. I'll look into it. He just said it on ESPN. Someone said, a cricket killer. You talking to me or a spider? Hunt or David Montgomery?
Hunt.
I'm fine with that. I got Montgomery just barely ahead of him.
All right. I feel like it's probably true that he said that. I feel like people wouldn't be lying about it, but would that change your opinion? Because, we've had some pretty good reports about this very topic in the past. Like Rico Dowdle, I think, was one of them. There've been a few that's been very helpful.
I think
Donovan Knight over Carter that 1 week. Yeah.
It makes me want to move Trevion up, but I was also the low guy on Trevion because I thought hijinks could be. I'm going to move Trevion up.
We're moving on. Okay, excellent.
Actually, we've not even confirmed that he said it, have we?
No, but it feels like he did, right? I mean,
I'm not sure that I should be changing rankings based on we heard that he said something we were hoping he would say.
all right, well, here's a question. Great, always good idea to make your kids pancakes on a Sunday. Henderson, would you start both Patriots running backs or one of Tootin or Tucker instead of Ramondre?
I'd start both pets.
Henderson and Tootin, baby.
I mean,
Let's
look,
go.
everyone can say it's confirmed.
Oh,
I don't know. Look, Sam said it. Then Walker Pearsall. No, okay. I cannot start Ramondre Stevenson if that report is true. And even the idea that report might be true, I feel like I have to start Stevenson. Michael Wilson or Christian Watson?
Wilson.
yeah, Wilson.
Cranberries, fresh or canned? How about neither?
Are you kidding me? My wife's cranberry sauce is so good that I asked her to make a practice round today just so I could have some more of it before Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So homemade.
She made it from the can.
No.
Play TJ Hawkinson or pick up one of those other guys. One of them.
Bannon.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I think I have every single one of those guys ranked higher
Yeah.
than TJ Walker.
Let's see how much Heath likes ew. Ew or Barkley?
I have ooh one spot higher, but
Let's go.
I understand if like the fact that his name is Saquon Barkley, some people would feel dumb for sitting that name for Emmanuel Wilson if they were wrong. So you don't have to do that.
I think it's a reasonable question. I have them in the same like tier. They're there with like Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, and I just moved Travion to the top of that if this news is real. I think that those guys are all fairly similar this
We
week.
can't. People are going to be pranking us the rest of the season.
Schaefer, can you look into this? See if Adam Schefter did in fact say that Travion Henderson is going to get more work and Ramondre is going to be kind of a backup.
It's got to be real. It's Travion week. It's Tootin week. Let's have some fun.
There we go. Rice, or I was always used to saying Rico. Rice, Swift, or Emmanuel Wilson in non-PPR?
That might be Wilson in non-PPR.
Ooh.
No, I got to go Rashee Rice.
Okay.
But non-PPR sucks. Jacob works so hard for Beyond the Box Score. He sure does.
Yeah.
Great info. But honestly, Heath works really hard too.
Hmm.
I don't. Drop Addison, Pearsall, or Tootin to pick up Michael Wilson. Yeah. Gotta win now, yeah.
Who, Addison? Who are you dropping? Pearsall?
Pearsall.
Drop Pearsall, yeah. I guess. Pearsall's gonna have a big game on my bench. I just know it. Sit one. Now, you think that's 0.5 PPR or 5 PPR?
I'm going to say point.
Javonte, Aaron Jones, or ETN? Who you sitting?
Jones for me.
Yeah.
I'll sit ETN.
Oh, yeah, it is ETN actually for me.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Big win.
One way, whether the report happened or not, we're starting Warren over Ramondre Stevenson.
Correct.
I have Bowers and Genty. We don't have to play a tight end. Should I sit either of them for Pittman?
I would not.
No.
No.
I mean, Pittman was on fire before that last game, which was just randomly bad.
It doesn't have anything about format. I kind of feel like you could bench Genty, and that might be silly because he might be the best start of the group. Obviously, he's a running back. He has guaranteed touches, but their ground game is so broken, and they're playing the Browns.
Let's take a look at how wide receivers are doing against the Chiefs. I don't remember everything in the notes here. Chiefs are allowing the 8th fewest fantasy points to wide receivers. They see the 5th lowest ADOT to wide receivers, but they're pretty good at eliminating yak. Let's see. Recently, we had Troy Franklin had 84 yards. Sutton had 4 for 59. They both had 8 targets. And Pat Bryant had 82 yards on 6 targets. They were a lot better before that, though. I'd go with the Raiders. There we go. I've convinced myself. Chase Brown or Saquon Barkley?
Chase Brown.
As long as it's full PPR.
Was I not in the top left corner there? Did someone move me?
I left the stream and came back.
Oh, was I always like, did you guys bump me out of the top spot when you came in?
I think this is how it has been, and Heath and I just switched places.
Okay, good. Heath and you switched places. Baked Burgers, full PPR. Pick 2. Slayton, Pearsall, Parker, Washington, and Yoshevitz.
Pearsall and Parker Washington? Pretty sure. Let me check.
I think
Slayton over Parker Washington.
I have it Pearsall and Slayton.
It's close, but I do have Parker Washington higher.
Ooh, I'm calling on you. Pick 1. Kyron, ETN, Travion Henderson, or Devontae Smith. Did you guys hear what someone may have said about Henderson, by the way? That he might.
Kyron. I would start Kyron.
Me too.
Really need to know if this report is true, because if it's true, I would start Travion.
I have to start Ramondre in the Scott Fishbowl playoffs.
Emmanuel. So the Scott Fishbowl playoffs take into account how you've done thus far, right?
But I was the lowest scoring team to get in, so it's not going to help me much. I'll have several more of these in the next 15 minutes, but in the Scott Fishbowl, I have Jacoby Brissett and Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy, and I have to sit one of them.
Do you want to look at this report from Ian Rappaport? Jordan Love is a go today. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Sit one of Dak, Brissett, or Purdy.
Dak.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I have them back to back to back.
I currently have Dak in and Brissett out, but I have Brissett ranked higher. But the Scott Fishbowl scoring is much different than other leagues.
Jordan Love is a go today from Ian Rappaport, but he'll be fighting through an AC joint sprain in his left shoulder. This injury, aka a separated shoulder, left Love visibly bruised, and if it was his right shoulder, he wouldn't be playing. Instead, he was full go in practice. Should this change anything for us? He'll be fighting through a separated shoulder.
He's missing missing some receivers too. Sounds like a lot of ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop him a couple spots. There's basically a tier for me of him, Caleb, and Flacco right at the 11 through 13, and he was at the top of it, and I'm gonna move him to the bottom of it. So if you have Caleb and Love, if you have Flacco and Love, I'd rather start those guys.
What about Christian Watson, who we've been getting a lot of questions about?
He's a boom bust number 3 wide receiver.
All right. Wando Robinson, Alec Pierce, Juwan Jennings, Jamison Williams, Michael Wilson. Pick 3.
Jamo Wilson, Wandale.
I agree.
Jamo and Wilson are the easy ones here. I'm going to give you the stat that I gave on Friday's show. Heath, this one's really directed at you because for some reason you're the biggest Giants fan I know. When it comes to Wandale Robinson. Since week 5, Wandale Robinson has the 5th most targets among wide receivers.
That's good.
You probably like that, right?
That seems good.
It's wide receiver 32 per game.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Here we are again.
Okay. Pumpkin pie or apple pie? Ugh. That's like a sandwich with bugs or a sandwich without bugs? It's basically
this is entirely determined by the season. Like this week, it's obviously pumpkin pie.
No.
I saw somebody brought in some pecan pie earlier too. I love pecan pie.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving.
It's actually always pumpkin pie for me here.
Jacob. Lamar or Drake May, Henry or Sean Tucker?
May is QB1 overall. And Henry.
I actually do have Lamar higher. And Henry, yeah.
Unless that's like Hunter Henry. But if it's Derrick Henry, go with him. And if it's Hunter Henry, would you go Henry or Sean Tucker in PPR?
Tucker.
All right.
Tucker.
It's not Hunter Henry. Come on.
It's not. Sit 1, Travion Henderson, Dowdle, Chase Brown.
Even with the report, I'm sitting Travion.
Yeah. For full PPR, I have them back to back, him and Dowdle.
Which report?
The alleged report.
Oh man. Brees Hall, Chase Brown, Genty, Judkins. Wait, oh, okay. Sorry. It's two. Okay. PPR, Judkins or Genty?
Genty.
Yeah.
I have to text my wife and tell her to start Henderson over Chase Brown now because of
I'll
the
be,
alleged report.
I'll be
No,
right
what?
back. I just spilled a ton of water.
Why? What's the problem?
We're moving Henderson up, but Jacob and I don't have Henderson over Chase Brown.
If he's really going to be the back, look, you got the best matchup in fantasy and the worst matchup in fantasy, or one of the worst.
I thought, okay. I feel like we said like 4 teams are the worst matchup for running backs this
Oh,
week.
the Lions are number 1, but the Patriots are really tough. But they don't have Milton Williams. Oh man,
Good. You tell her whatever you want.
I don't know. It's her team. Let her get mad at me. Montgomery or Jalen Warren?
Warren.
Yeah, Warren. Start 2. Slayton, Henry, Monangai, or Tillman. No, don't, not Tillman. I'm going to go with the first 2 in PPR.
I would too.
That's fine. I do really like Mononga this week. They're all close.
Jennings or Myers, Kyron or all right, Jennings or Myers? Myers.
I have Jennings.
Jennings just ahead of Myers.
Okay. Kyron or Henderson?
Kyron.
Really, really close. Yeah, Kyron's fine.
Caleb or Daniel Jones?
Jones by 1 spot. These are all really close.
ETN or Juwan Johnson? Half PPR.
ETN.
Yeah.
Yoshevus or Slayton? Half.
Slayton.
Yep.
Oh, there's one I really want to click. Where is it? No, it's not this one, but let's go for it. Worthy, Pierce, Jennings, Michael Wilson.
Pick 2.
Wilson and Jennings.
Oh, every time I go to click it.
Wilson and Pierce, but Jennings is fine. They're close.
Jags or Pats?
Is that the one that you really wanted to click?
No, I was going
to say you had like 740 opportunities because I've seen that one a bunch. Pats.
Which one a bunch? Oh, this one?
This question, yes.
All right. And then let's have about more fun. Pick 2 at flex. Full PPR. Yoshevus, Worthy, Charbonnet, Strange, Burden, Parker, Washington.
I'm going Burden and Washington, actually. It's Worthy. It's Worthy over Washington. Sorry.
Charbonnet and Worthy.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's try. Oh, sorry, guys. Adam has called me a jerk for saying aloha from Hawaii. Yeah, you're just rubbing it in. Tootin or Swift? Swift. It's got to be Swift.
Yes.
Hey, Tootin.
Swift, yeah.
There you go. Well, come on. I mean, I'm in New York. Weather stinks. You're in Hawaii. Kate Otten or Harold Fannin?
I have Fannin 1 spot higher. Jacob likes Otten better.
Yeah.
Otten for me. Break the tie, Adam. Otten. Rashad White or Basil Tootin?
Dude.
I have White.
Tootin. Team Jacob today. Usually I'm Team Edward. Pick a wide receiver and a running back. Tootin, Gainwell, Slayton, Slayton or Washington, PPR.
Dude.
That was from the vampire movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tootin and Slayton for me.
I'm
No, I'll go
Washington.
Tootin and Slayton.
Yeah, Heath. Jacob sucks. Flacco or Young?
Blacko.
Yeah.
Parker Washington or Tyrone Tracy?
Tracy's fine.
Tracy.
Gainwell or Jacoby Myers? Myers.
Jacoby.
Otten, Fannin, or Theo?
Fannin for me.
It's Auden, just ahead of Theo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Otten. I'm not affected by Chris Godwin. The weird thing is, all right, wait. So let me look at the 2 Chris Godwin games. Just make sure I have this right, because I think Otten was good in both of them, or at least one of them. It's been Evans that has really affected him. All right, Philadelphia and Seattle. Oh, I know what happened. He was bad against Philadelphia, which was one of the toughest matchups in fantasy, and he was great against Seattle, which is one of the easiest matchups. Those were the 2 games that Godwin played. He only had 4 or 5 targets in both of them, though, so that is also important. Rams are 22nd against tight ends. Right. The one that I've been looking for to try to click on is the one that said, "Thank you for your Mahomes over Herbert advice. I beat Jamie," and I just want to see the rest of that so badly. I need a win. Sit 1. Tucker, Henderson, Pollard, Tez, or Loveland.
I'm pretty much always on team sit Pollard at this point.
I would sit Tez.
Cousins, Winston, or Bryce Young?
Bryce.
Winston.
Yeah, Bryce.
Yeah. Oh, Bryce.
We didn't even need your opinion.
Who does? That's that's on our family crest. Hunter Henry, Jake Ferguson, Parker Washington, or Kenneth Gainwell, PPR.
I just got your cricket spider video, by the way.
It was really disappointing.
It was really cool.
Why are you disappointed? You thought the spider was going to eat it?
I'm telling you, man, I see that twice a day here in the Midwest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Well, it wasn't really gross. I mean, they were just, the spider didn't move.
They were just
The
hanging out.
The cricket flinched twice. Like,
It's sad, isn't it?
It was a really sad video. Yes.
I'm going to pick Adam here if you're asking for one. Oh, no, sorry. I read that. Oh, I didn't read that wrong. And then Flex, Dan, or Jacob?
I'm going Dan and Dave.
I don't know what the exercise is.
All right. Here's the exercise. The first group, and then the pick Flex one of those 2 for a road trip, for a 3-hour road trip.
I feel good about my picks.
Yeah. So I'll go Heath and Jacob.
I will go Dave and Jamie and just be a fly on the wall for that.
That's literally not the way the game is played.
If I'm a fly, I can be a fly.
No, you're supposed to pick one
You
of
didn't
the
choose one of the
yeah.
Beyond the Box Score crew.
You're right. Sorry. All right. I'll go me and Dan. We'll have a good time.
Okay.
Sorry, Jacob.
Okay.
Michael Wilson, Dowdle, Flowers. Yeah, it was mean. Michael Wilson, Dowdle, Flowers, and Odunze.
The 2.
Dowdle and Wilson, I think, or maybe no, it's probably Flowers. It's Flowers, but just barely.
Dowdle and Wilson.
Dan is the only one in the group that I have had dinner with, just the 2 of us. Never had dinner with just Dave, or just Jamie, or just Heath or Jacob. So there you go.
But
Reese Hall or Chase Brown, half PPR.
You did drink beer with me.
I did have a sip of beer with Heath. Forgot about that.
I think Adam had like 4 different beers that day.
It was what do they call the flight?
Yes.
Yeah. Reese Hall or Chase Brown?
Chase Brown.
Judkins, Walker, Wilson, Warren. Ooh, I like the alliteration there.
Warren and Wilson.
It's Walker and Wilson for me.
It is Warren and Wilson for me. And Bam or Tootin? You're Bam Tootin.
So we've got Walker and Warren are both probably in split backfields. Lately, Walker's been taking most of his backfields work. Both of them are a little banged up. The Seahawks are implied for 26.5 points. The Steelers are 22 against the Titans.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it we just don't trust Ken Walker?
I think it's receptions.
I'd like to know, when did Jalen Warren get hurt? Because I really didn't think Gainwell was getting that much work, and he hasn't been getting
second quarter.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the game. Like I think I've got Warren's last run, second quarter with 1:43 left. Does that sound right? So I can look at how many touches Gainwell had before that. He had 1. He had, I don't know. I'll try to look it up.
I looked at the split. It was mostly Warren, like it had been in the first quarter, but Gainwell was in. He was getting some receptions. He got the touchdown. And then it went to mostly Gainwell from that point on. But like just the way they talk about Gainwell, they see him as like fully capable of being the starting running back, which is what we've seen.
But they never use him that way.
Well, they did last week.
Game in week 3 or 4. He had a big week game in week 4 in London, and then they came back from the bye and he disappeared. So I think that Warren's just going to be their guy. Plus, the Bears are missing all 3 of their linebackers. They both could be good.
I mean, Walker had 19 touches last week. Like he's the guy too.
He was last week.
Yeah.
And Warren has basically been the guy every single week. So I still like the Warren split better than the Walker split. They're both banged up coming into the game. So that's where I'm at. But I respect your opinion, and I would love to take a 3-hour road trip with you one of these days. What do we got? Yoshivas or Bam Knight?
Bam.
Yeah.
Private chat. Good comment there. Rashad White, Slayton, Charbonnet, or Dowds?
What?
Need just one. I got Charbonnet ahead of White. Why are we just expecting the Bucks to fall behind and we'll see more White because of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still probably getting 40% of the rushes. Like, it's not like they've just gone to full Sean Tucker, and he's doing the passing down stuff.
They did kind of go to full Sean Tucker in the second half. Not to say that that will like be the case again, but we have seen some precedent that could happen.
Yeah, I feel like even when Bucky was good, it wasn't very often full Bucky.
At the end of the year.
There was a stretch at the end of the year last year. So it's possible. It's possible. It could. I don't like any of these guys. I don't think there's a good option.
Okay. Found some questions I like here.
I'm Charbonnet. Do you have any thoughts on breaking that tie, Adam?
What was it? Charbonnet or who?
Rashad White. PPR.
PPR. I'll go with Rashad White. If Charbonnet doesn't score, I think he's probably going to score 4 points.
Yeah.
Tracy, Tootin, or Charbonnet?
Tootin.
Tracy.
Ooh, all right. Tet, J-Mo, Tucker, Ew, Judkins. We just need one? Oh, man, that's tough.
Half PPR. Wait, until they have 4 receptions, and then the 5th reception on is full PPR, I think, is what the scoring format is.
So I'd go Tedroa.
Yeah. I think I would go Wilson, but I'm fine with T-Mac there.
Pierce or Tootin?
Half PPR. I'm going Tootin. Good luck.
Yeah. Judkins or Tootin?
Judkins.
Yeah. I want to go Tootin, but I do have Judkins higher.
Full PPR, Emmanuel Wilson or Rashad White, DK Metcalf or Roma Dunze, Knicks or Mahomes, Cleveland Cardinals.
When the Brown, I almost called the Browns the Judkins. When the Browns are playing with a lead, Judkins gets 56% of the team's touches. The next highest of any running back in that stat is like 46%.
Wow.
Probably doesn't need to be said, but when the Browns have a lead is a pretty small sample size.
Yeah.
What a game that's going to be today.
Browns, Raiders.
All right, Wilson is easy over Rashad White.
I'm just thankful it's a 4 p.m. game so I can really lock in on it.
Yeah.
Ew, DK, Mahomes, Cleveland.
I would start Knicks. I have a feeling about him this week.
Are they at home?
They're on a bye.
They are at home.
Yeah, there you go.
I have Odunze ahead of DK, but it's close.
I would also go with Dunze. Call me weird, but I love it when the waffle syrup dribbles into the scrambled eggs. That's a great call. Yeah, it starts saturating it. You get a little bit of it. Yeah.
Yep.
What's really good is when you cut the egg open and it runs into the waffle. You can cut the waffle and dip it in the yolk.
This is not to surprise you, Heath, but I only eat eggs scrambled. Is the only way I'll eat them.
Yeah. Always over easy.
Chigo Okonkwo, David Njoku, or Brenton Strange?
Have you tried branching out, or it on the eggs.
Yeah, I don't. The runny yolk is gross to me. I don't
That's
like
what I
it.
was wondering. Like, is it gross in your head, or you've like tried it and you don't like it?
It's more gross in my head, but I've tried it and I didn't care for it. I would say.
Yeah, I think that is where I used to be, and now I really enjoy it. That's
Yeah.
just my experience. But
Yeah, we had deviled eggs the other night. They weren't bad. I would go with Brenton Strange personally.
yeah,
Here we go. I finally found it. Thank you for last week's Mahomes over Herbert. I beat Jamie in Leftovers League. Good stuff. Sit one in PPR. Henderson, McMillan, Dowdle, or Emmanuel Wilson.
I'd sit Henderson.
yeah. It's Wilson and McMillan again for me. They're really close as full PPR. I think I would sit Wilson.
Guys, I have this one league that I co-manage with someone,
Mhm.
and he has completely given up. He has stopped helping, hasn't
Right.
set a lineup, hasn't looked at anything.
Yeah.
And it could be my first last place finish in my fantasy football career. I've never finished last. We have to win. Higgins,
well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at our lineup. We are horrible.
I'm looking at it right now.
Higgins, Pickens, Rice, and Ibuka. Sit one. Ooh. I'm going to sit Pickens.
Me too.
I'm going to sit Ibuka.
Yeah, it feels bad sitting Pickens, but I think that's where I'm at with this.
Oh, we just had a dynasty trade go through, Heath.
In the baked burger?
No, your league.
Oh, what is it?
What is it? Well, I'll tell you in a moment. But Slayton, Kareem Hunt, or Kate Otten?
Hunt.
Yep.
In a Superflex league, Stephon acquired Daniel Jones and a round 3 pick for a round 1 pick. Rudolph, Henry, or Slayton, I guess, is 2. Okay, so it's you're going to start Mason Rudolph, right?
Yep.
And then Slayton or Derek Hunter Henry. Slayton or Hunter Henry.
Slayton.
Yeah.
Okay. Get some fresh ones up. Let's see how we're doing with likes here. We like you. Least you could do is like us. We have 3,800 people on the nose, 3,800 people watching, and 1.4K likes. So half of you, nope, bad math. That'd be 2,800, not 3,800. So less than half of you have hit like. So let's go ahead and fix that. Please hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it. We'll keep reading your questions here for another 15 minutes. Where do you guys have Emmanuel Wilson ranked? I need a little bit of a breather.
He is RB10 for me.
RB 14. I do have Kenneth Walker ahead of him because I'm a crazy person. Javonte, Saquon, Kyron Williams, Travion Henderson ahead of him. But Wilson ahead of Aaron Jones, Swift, Genty, Judkins, Etienne.
This is my toughest show. It's very difficult. I need you guys. You guys come through for me. I appreciate that.
We got you.
Reading questions for 2 hours. Sometimes
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
All right, here we go. Ooh, guillotine format. Pick 2. Ibuka, Emmanuel Wilson, and Diggs.
I feel like guillotine should be best ball. I would go with Ibuka and Diggs.
You know what I like about best ball? Very little. Jalen Warren or Alvin Kamara?
I'll go Warren.
Yeah.
Toast and yolk. Yeah. Dak or Baker?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I don't really say the L, but it's wonderful.
Dak or Baker?
Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, let's take a look at how.
All right. You guys convinced me. I'm going with Brissett over Dak.
Did we ever find out about this Travion Henderson thing?
When have we ever steered you wrong?
Which
Every week.
struggled. All right, Dak Prescott struggled against the Eagles in week 1, where CeeDee Lamb had 4 drops. Stafford had 17.8 points. Bo Nix, 17.9. Jackson Dart, 21.4. Jordan Love was terrible. Jared Goff was terrible. Who has done well? Dart twice. Mahomes with 7 carries for 66 yards and a touchdown rushing. And Baker Mayfield had scored 23 fantasy points with 2 huge plays in the passing game. One of them was kind of a little bit lucky. It went right through 2 defenders, basically, for Ibuka. So it's a seriously tough matchup, and it's even harder now that they have Jalen Phillips just been so good. Man, it's making me think I need to look at this team of mine with Dak and see about getting a replacement here. I would do that in a moment. So back to your questions.
Here, I got it. Go look at your roster. Tootin or Pearsall?
Dude,
Yeah, I agree. Purdy or Lamar?
Lamar.
I have Lamar ranked one spot higher. I have Purdy higher in the projections. Hopefully Lamar turns back into Lamar this week. Pearsall, Myers, or Shaheed? Jacoby for me.
Yeah, Myers. Thank you, Heath. I'm good. There were no good quarterbacks on waivers.
I have Pearsall one spot ahead of Myers. I feel a little bit safer with Myers.
You guys would start Burden over Godwin?
Yeah.
Sure. No, I probably wouldn't.
Really?
What's Burden doing?
I'm really high on Burden.
Who's gents? Hurts or Goff?
We
Oh,
are the
you're
gents.
saying us? Hey, gents.
He's addressing us as gents. Adam's never been addressed
Yeah.
as a gent in his life.
No idea.
Goff for me.
I have Hurts.
Goff. I go Goff.
Yeah.
Purdy.
You're
or
right. It would be fun if the Cowboys beat them.
Should I put Ken Walker in over Judkins?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, I did it.
Purdy or Brissett?
Purdy.
Birdie for me.
Flacco or Bryce Young?
Flacco.
It's Flacco. It's very close.
Okay. And
Yeah, good. Yes.
pick two: Myers, Knight, Pitts, Watson.
I say Folk because I think that's kind of fun to be Midwest.
It's not
But you,
Yolk.
but you don't say yolk.
Yoke is how I say it.
That
Yeah.
is Yolk, isn't it?
Yolk. Yolk is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
You have a couple of those, but that's my new favorite one.
Myers and Knight for me.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like Pitts.
I have Watson ahead of Myers, honestly.
Yeah, whatever.
But I'm a freak.
Good luck, everyone. Emmanuel Wilson or DK Metcalf? No,
Wilson.
I'm not answering. I'm saying DK Metcalf instead of Shimmery DK. Wilson,
Ooh.
right?
Ooh.
Genty or Ken Walker? Half PPR.
Walker.
Genty for me.
Start two. One running back, one flex. ETN, Olave, Wandale, Ken Walker.
Walker Olave. It's me. I'm back. I've told you to start Walker every single week. It worked one time.
Olave and Etienne.
Yeah, Olave and ETN for me. We like Michael Wilson a lot. I'm starting Olave over Michael Wilson. You guys on board with that?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am. Who's Jens? Yeah, I don't know. Cup, Tess Johnson, or Dortch? Well, he shouldn't have. He should. I think he should have used different punctuation. Cup, Tess Johnson, or Dortch. It's his fault. The children are wrong.
It's between Tez and Dorge for me.
I'll go Tez.
Me too.
Chase Brown or Jalen Warren?
Brown.
Yeah.
Deep fried, smoked, or baked turkey, and then Michael Wilson or Roma Dunze, and Tracy or Charbonnet.
Smoked turkey, Wilson, and running backs. It's like clearly Tracy for you, right?
It is Tracy for me. I wouldn't say clearly, but
Okay.
But agree 1,000,000% on the smoked and 100% on Wilson.
Okay. I won't weigh in on the turkey thing because I don't think I've ever had smoked turkey, but it would be my
Really?
preference if I could just choose one. Adonai Mitchell or Wandale Robinson?
Wando. I love it though.
Wandale.
Okay. Slayton, Wandale, Singletary, or Godwin?
I laughed because I have Wandale wide receiver 21 and I have Adonai Mitchell wide receiver 43, which is way ahead of consensus.
No, he's going to get
Wandale.
targets, right?
He's going to get targets, yeah.
Where's this comment? Sorry. Juwan Johnson or Shadur Sanders in half PPR. It's a funny way to write, gents.
I would go with Shadur.
I go with Juwan.
I would probably go with Juwan, yeah. Flacco or Love?
That's probably not a good decision. It's not even full PPR.
All right, fine. Yeah, Sanders.
Flacco.
Yeah.
Dortch or Burden?
I've got Burden.
Yeah, Burden has nothing to do with projection. It's just like the vibes are better. He played a lot last week. He's really good. Let's go.
Let's go.
Gents, Monangai or Burden?
Monangai.
Yeah.
Monangai. Flacco or Daniel Jones?
Jones.
Flacco. Azer.
Flacco. Williams or Mahomes?
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes. Tootin or Ramondre Stevenson?
Dude.
Yeah.
Especially if the report's true. Bam Knight or Bashal Tootin?
Dude.
Bam.
I'm going to try one more search here. I was searching for Travion Henderson. Maybe I should have been searching for Ramondre Stevenson. No, I shouldn't have been.
Oh, wow. The Chiefs.
How about
What? We had an oh wow from Jacob.
Nothing. Sorry. Nothing important. Shouldn't have wowed. I didn't realize that the Chiefs are playing at noon today. We never play at noon.
you're correct because you're playing at 1.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where is the game, Adam?
In Kansas City.
What time will it be when the game starts? Where it is?
For me, it'll be 1 o'clock. Everybody calls
It will be noon.
Back to your questions. Joe Flacco. Did we just do this one? Flacco or Caleb?
It's Caleb for me. Don't feel great about him.
It's Flacco for me.
Oh man, these two could not be much closer. I would go Caleb.
How about Chris Brooks or Brashard Smith?
Brooks. I don't feel like we're using Smith at all right now, the Chiefs. Maybe you get some with Brooks.
How about I'm just going to start clicking at random here so we can get more questions in. Alec Pierce or Sean Tucker?
Alec Pierce.
Pierce.
We have a good audience today, though.
Thanks, audience.
Sean Tucker or Monty?
Monty.
Yeah, I like Monty. I have a feeling about Tucker today. I'm vibing on him a little bit here, but I'm going to go Montgomery because he's going to score.
31 points. The Lions are projected for 31 points. That's their median outcome against the Giants. Could be 50.
It's weird. I mean, the Giants are in almost every game. By the way, the Eagles are probably going to win the division, right? They're going to be the first repeat division winners in like 22 years, I think.
Who was the last team to do it?
The Eagles. McNabb.
Yeah.
Dobbs or Pierce?
Good question.
Dobbs.
They're pretty close every week. I've got Pierce one spot ahead of him.
No, I did not want to break that tie. I'll go Dobbs. Henderson or Wilson?
Hendo.
Full PPR, I'd go Wilson. Everything else, Henderson.
It could be Emmanuel Wilson. Is that what you meant? Or are you thinking Michael Wilson?
So if it's then I would go him regardless of format. Michael Wilson ahead of Travion in full PPR. Travion ahead of Michael Wilson in the other formats.
Thank you.
I just thought it was Emmanuel Wilson, yeah. Sit one in tight end premium. Hunter Henry, Colson Loveland, Keishon Booty, Yoshivas.
Booty.
That's fair. DJ Turner's playing really well. I think it's Yoshivas for me. No, it is Booty.
Addison or Pearsall? You know what? I originally had Addison, but I just feel like Pearsall's going to bounce back a little bit here, so I made that swap, but I don't feel great about it.
Yeah, Pearsall.
I have Pearsall.
Oh, all right. Now I feel wonderful. Now I feel like it's foolproof. Parker Washington or Romeo Dobbs?
Dobbs.
Jacoby Myers or Christian Watson?
I have Watson higher. Myers is safer.
I'd go Myers.
I go Myers too. Nope. Didn't mean to click on you, spammy jerk. Montgomery or Jennings, PPR? Full PPR. Yeah. Go Jennings.
I have Montgomery at 12.5. Jennings at 12.75.
Nice.
You definitely have Montgomery scoring a touchdown if you haven't projected for 12.5, right?
0.8 touchdowns.
He is projected for a percent. I think he's 0.7 touchdowns.
Kate Otten or Jawan Johnson, half PPR. Yes,
Jawan.
Okay. Godwin or Singletary, half PPR.
Singletary.
Yeah.
Ferguson or Andrews?
Ferguson.
Yep.
Warren or Swift or Rico Dowdle, pick 2.
Rico and Swift.
I would. I do sit Warren.
Super liked. Oh, thank you. Who's a better rest of season stash? AJ Barner or Colson Loveland? And then Swift or Hunt this week in standard scoring.
Hunt.
I feel like Loveland's a better stash in theory. If he starts doing some cool stuff, people are a lot more likely to clamor to get their hands on him. I don't think Barner's ever going to be in high demand, so you can probably kind of always pick him up if you want him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
I don't really like the rest of season outlook for Loveland as I've dug into how I think this might play out for the Bears. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Barner outscores him. It's a weird way to answer that, but
Tootin or Parker Washington?
Dude.
Yep.
Aaron Jones or Ramondre Stevenson, non-PPR. Aaron Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, best ball. Yep, good off season. Bam Knight or Brenton Strange, Coker or Shaheed, PPR.
Bam.
Otten or AJ Barner, and then we'll do this one.
On
Yeah.
Emmanuel Wilson or Aaron Jones, standard.
Wilson.
Ooh.
T. Higgins or Emeka Ibuka.
T.
Yeah.
Yeah, gents. This one's not gonna go away fast. Yoshibus or Christian Watson, Gainwell or Judkins.
Watson, Judkins.
Caleb Williams or the Baker.
Caleb for me.
That's good.
What's going to last longer, gents or Yolk?
Yolk, I think.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Wilson or AJ Brown in PPR.
Wilson.
Yeah.
Michael Wilson or Ramondre Stevenson, definitely Michael Wilson. And 2 more here. Let's do Odunze or Walker.
Go Walker.
Yeah.
Slayton or Leggett.
Slayton.
Oh, you'll get some bonus ones. Michael Wilson or Emmanuel Wilson? Great question.
Yeah.
In half PPR football in all formats?
Pretty much, yeah. Emmanuel Wilson.
Yep. Who?
Eagles, Saints, or Rams?
Don't know.
Man. I'm going to go with the Rams.
I have the Eagles the highest.
Yeah, it's fine. Go with the Eagles. And last one. Tez, Tootin, Burden.
Tootin.
And last one.
Tootin.
Charbonnet or Michael Wilson?
Wilson.
All right, have a great day, everybody. Good luck. We'll talk to you around 7:45 p.m. Eastern, not that wacky Central time, and with our recap show of Sunday. Good luck. Big week. Go get a win. See you later.